A drug investigation in Philadelphia has parents of preschoolers concerned. Investigators say that a 4-year-old brought crack cocaine to school with him on Tuesday. Reports say the preschooler brought 8 dime bags along with $173 in cash and was showing it off to classmates. Because of the government shutdown, the center lost their government contract that reimburses them for 20% of their food costs. The center is now relying on donations from the community to feed their children. For more information, visit our Facebook page. From JMU Today, I'm Dominique Escalera.
When you can wear your tighty-whities for a race. Runners in 30 cities around the U.S. and Australia stripped down to their underwear for the Cupid Undies Run. Snow in Chicago, New York, and Washington, D.C. didn't stop people from raising over $2 million for the Children's Tumor Foundation. The foundation is working to find a cure for the genetic disorder neurofibromatosis. The Cupid Undies Run is the world's largest organized underwear run. But it's not about how fast you run, it's all about how you look while you do it. A 2-year-old boy was cut while playing on a playground Monday. Police in East Moline, Illinois are trying to figure out who glued almost a dozen razor blades to playground equipment. Police say there have been other acts of vandalism in the area, but have never seen anything like this. Parents of the injured boy say it's something they didn't expect, but they will be more cautious in the future. Police checked all the city parks and found that there were no more razor blades. A Virginia Christian school complained that an 8-year-old girl isn't girly enough. Suni Kale attends Timberlake Christian School near Lynchburg. The elementary school principal sent home a letter reminding the parents of its policy of refusing students who contradict a biblical lifestyle. Kale says while she likes teddy bears and bracelets, she also likes hunting knives and autographed baseballs. Kale's great-grandmother and legal guardian says she's simply a tomboy and too young to understand sexual orientation or gender issues. School administrators complained about her appearance, saying it wasn't girly enough. Kale now attends public school by choice. Drivers on a Los Angeles highway got stuck in a sticky situation on Monday. A big rig hauling 42,000 pounds of honey overturned on the 605 freeway Monday afternoon. The truck spilled about 1,000 gallons of honey and diesel fuel. The semi-truck blocked 3 lanes of traffic for more than 2 hours, creating a mile-long traffic jam. No other vehicles were involved in the crash and no one was injured. Officials warned drivers to stay away from the area as they clean the spill. The California Highway Patrol got some laughs out of the incident though, tweeting, "Honey, I'm going to be late."
Nuance is an independent winter guard. If you think about the marching band show that you would do on the field, it's just the color guard section of it, and we do it inside in a gymnasium, kind of like a dance production or a theater production.
I was trained as a dancer, and in high school I didn't do color guard because we had a dance line. My flag skills weren't up to par, but my dancing would benefit the show, so.
Compete on 2 different circuits. Our local circuit is called Atlantic Indoor Association, and then Winter Guard International, or WGI, is the international circuit. Our show is called Allure. We're picturing a smoky French bar in the 1920s, kind of black and white. It's all about them trying to bring the audience into their character.
Love it. It's definitely different than what we're used to because our show last year was about a car crash. So it was very sad, and this one is very like proud and like I'm better than you. And it was a big shift for me.
I hope that it is a learning experience for them to be able to become instructors in the future. I want to make Virginia better at color guard.
It's something very different. A lot of people, especially when I was in high school, like I'd say, "Oh, I'm on the color guard," and people would be like, "Oh, what's that?" But here, especially because of the MRDs, people are like, "Oh my God, you're on the color guard." It's really cool. I think it's a different thing for people to watch other than like the normal hobbies that most people are used to.
So much fun to watch. I really think it's like enjoyable. We did the basketball game and everyone responded really well to it, and we work really hard even if it's not like an advertised thing.
The Massanutten Regional Library is where people can go to get information, but questions about the Affordable Care Act had research librarian Denise Monroe stumped.
The information, I can tell you how to create an email account so that you can sign up online. I can lead you to the right website. I might even help you put in some of your information, but I can't help you pick the actual plan that you want to purchase.
Monroe contacted Andy Bolt at the Blue Ridge Legal Services. Bolt works with Enroll Virginia, a nonprofit, nonpartisan group that is focused on helping Virginians apply for new health insurance plans.
So I think it's important to get the news out there and make people aware of some of the possible benefits as well as what they need to do to avoid having to pay a fine in 2014.
He spoke to Harrisonburg people about the Affordable Care Act in a meeting at the library.
Even brought some things out that I had no idea about and answered some questions that I did have an idea about and wanted to get verified.
For Tanya Rupel, the Affordable Care Act is her last hope at getting health insurance for her family.
I had a baby last year, and we were on Medicaid until the last day of the month of his birth the next year. So August 31st, we lost our coverage, and he's got a lot of procedures that he's going to have. I applied for FAMOUS, and we were told that we didn't qualify because we were slightly over the income for that.
Without a new health insurance plan, Rupel will have trouble paying for her son's multiple surgeries. Bolt says he's a lawyer and not a healthcare expert, but he wants to help people get insured.
And some of what people go through when they have no insurance and medical bills, the Affordable Care Act has the potential to really help a lot of people.
With many Virginians still struggling to sign up for health insurance, Bolt is just trying to do his part. For JMU Today, I'm Dominique Escalera.